Quickly ignoring the fact that I haven't posted in 4 months, let's get straight to it. Kingdom. Now it's an amazing anime which I've grown to love. I put it in the best new gen, for me at least. I put it among Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and Black Clover, and we gotta talk about it. So it takes place in the Warring States period in China. A bunch of countries basically are right next to each other, and they're all fighting for control of all the territory that they all hold. And now it's far more than that. It sounds very simple. It's action, military, and historical, so I gotta talk about all those things now. But the military aspect, this anime is best for military. Like in normal anime, you don't really see large armies fighting against each other, but with this, I think this anime separates itself from the masses, where we have swords, spears, arrows, siege weapons, a bunch of walls everywhere, and it really plays on capturing fortresses. And it's a strategical anime in which you will lose, and we do see losses, we do see wins. I think the losses and wins are evenly balanced with plot, because plot you're gonna see a lot of wins, but no, it's balanced here. Our character really does develop. The main character is Shin, and I gotta say he's been growing. He's been growing on me a lot, and he might be one of my favorite main characters. He is pretty dumb, I can't lie. His ambitions, his goals, he's like the typical anime character for I want to be the very best type stuff. So he's an infantry, he's in the military, and he wants to be the greatest general of all time. And the way in which he does this, which is amazing, is that he started off from one of the lowest ranks. He had 100 troops in his battalion, and now he has over 10,000, which to me is crazy. He's been fighting in these large-scale wars with 300,000 troops fighting each other. I think it's absolutely insane. I think you gotta check it out for yourself. For a little bit of perspective, I want to show you a war speech he gave in which we're defending a fort. In terms of comparing it to other anime, this is not a supernatural anime. I mean, that would play into the historical part. We are not talking about characters that could shoot a kamehameha out of their left pinky finger. It's not like that. We're playing with swords, we're using our strength, we're playing with spears, we're using arrows, bro, and we're using siege weapons. But other than that, we are not flying and shooting each other with lasers. Come on now. So that's why the separating factor with this is that we are not like all these other animes. So I would say that this anime is on the human level, and we're not doing anything crazy. I think the world building on in this anime is comparable to One Piece, in way in which we have these certain generals and commanders that are revered as gods among men, and when they die on the battlefield, it's the entire army goes hysterical and they just start losing. You would see that if our main character kills an enemy general, not trying to spoil it, but it does happen, I gotta say, that army, yeah, they lost, and it's absolutely it's so fun to watch, I gotta say. With that being said, I gotta say this anime does have respect of 1v1s. They do respect the 1v1. When you see enemy generals fighting each other, that is amazing to watch. I gotta say those are the best fights ever, because for some reason generals are just huge. I swear, the way this anime draws generals, they're 10 feet tall with giant spears. I don't know why, but their weapons, their everything is just far bigger than any other of their soldiers or whatever. It's kind of weird to explain, but these guys are huge for no reason. Now, something that I have to distinguish is that we don't just have pointless battles. I say no battle in this anime is pointless. Everything here has a meaning. There is actual value to every battle. So even if we lose, it really does make an impact on how the story will develop, as our main character probably have a training arc. Slightly crazy, but the 4th season, which is currently airing, has more ratings, it's a higher rating than One Piece, basically. Kingdom scoring at 8.82 and One Piece at 8.65. It is the top airing anime currently, and it's it's shocking to say, because I'm such a One Piece fan, and I'm also such a Kingdom fan, so I love to see it. this anime is doing numbers. Yeah. Well, yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and peace. So for the end of this episode, I'll leave you with this.
最後まで戦うぞ真の古来我らの国を絶対に守りきるぞ